The date is August 17th, 2026. Mason, Ohio. The Lindner Family Tennis Center has just witnessed history. Alex Eala, the 21-year-old Filipino sensation, has done what millions of Filipinos around the world were praying for. She has defeated Amanda Anisimova, the world number 10, the two-time Grand Slam finalist, the American star who had promised to thrive off the energy of the packed stadium. The sea of Philippine flags is waving. The chants of Eala are still echoing through the venue. Eala has just secured her 10th career win against a top 10 opponent and her 6th consecutive victory on the North American hardcourt swing. But now, all eyes are on the other side of the net. Amanda Anisimova, the woman who had been so confident before the match, has just broken her silence. And her reaction? It has left fans absolutely stunned. Face screaming in fear, Philippines. Before the match, the tension was palpable. Anisimova, the number 9 seed, had advanced to the third round with a dominant 6-2, 6-3 victory over Zeynep Sönmez. Eala had cruised through her second-round match against Elena Gabriela Ruse, who retired while trailing 6-1, 3-0 due to a right foot injury. The stage was set for their first ever meeting on the WTA Tour. Anisimova had been asked about the massive crowd support that follows Eala everywhere she goes. "I haven't played her before," she said. "She's been having such an incredible season, incredible year. Very great player with a lot of fans. So, I'm really looking forward to that." She also acknowledged the atmosphere. "I know that it's probably going to be a very packed stadium. I'm sure it'll be really fun." But it was her next statement that made headlines. "I love a packed stadium and I love a good atmosphere," Anisimova said. "I'm sure it will be a great match, even though they will probably going to be rooting more for her end. But I don't mind it, and I'll try to thrive off of the energy." Anisimova was embracing the challenge. She was ready, or so she thought. The match itself was a roller coaster of emotion. Eala, the number 17 seed, had entered the Cincinnati Open at a career-high number 20 in the world. But her victory over Ruse lifted her 2 places to a projected new career high of number 18 in the live WTA rankings. She was playing with the confidence of a player who had already defeated Iga Swiatek, Jessica Pegula, Coco Gauff, and Elena Rybakina. Anisimova, by contrast, had been struggling to find her form in 2026. Despite reaching the semifinals of the Australian Open and Dubai, her season record stood at just 17-10. Eala had won 38 matches this year compared to Anisimova's 18, and she had played 57 matches compared to Anisimova's 28. The momentum was clearly on Eala's side. The match was a tactical battle. Anisimova, the heavier hitter, tried to impose her pace and shorten points. But Eala, the left-handed baseliner, absorbed that power, changed direction, and tested the Americans' movement. The Filipino crowd, which had transformed recent Eala matches into events of their own, was deafening. Anisimova had promised to thrive off the energy. But in the end, the energy was simply too much to handle. After the match, Anisimova sat down for her post-match press conference. The cameras were rolling. The journalists were waiting. And what she said left everyone stunned. "I knew what I was walking into," Anisimova said, her voice trembling slightly. "I knew the crowd would be against me. I knew the atmosphere would be electric. But I didn't expect her to be that good. She was in the zone. I couldn't find my rhythm. I couldn't impose my game. And she just kept coming. Every time I thought I had a chance, she found a way to win the point." Anisimova paused. She took a deep breath. And then she delivered the words that sent shockwaves through the tennis world. "I've played Grand Slam finals. I've beaten some of the best players in the world. But today, I felt like I was playing against an entire nation. And I couldn't handle it. She deserved to win. She was the better player today." The words were not just a concession of defeat. They were a declaration. A declaration that Alex Eala was not just a talented player. She was a force of nature. A phenomenon. A champion in the making. Anisimova's words spread like wildfire across social media. The hashtag Ealamania trended worldwide. Fans were stunned. Some praised Anisimova for her honesty. Others celebrated Eala's incredible performance. "Amanda Anisimova just showed us what true sportsmanship looks like," one fan wrote. "She acknowledged that she was beaten by a better player. That takes courage." Another fan posted, "Eala is not just a tennis player. She is a movement." And Anisimova just recognized that. Even the experts weighed in. Anisimova's season had been inconsistent, but her reaction to the loss was a sign of respect for Eala's growing influence. The American star, who had reached back-to-back Grand Slam finals in 2025, now had to accept that a new force had arrived on the WTA Tour. Eala, for her part, remained humble. She acknowledged Anisimova's talent and wished her well. But she also made it clear that she was not done yet. The Cincinnati Open was just the beginning. The US Open was waiting, and the Filipino sensation was ready. Anisimova's shocking reaction after losing to Eala is more than just a post-match comment. It is a sign of something much bigger. It is a sign that tennis is changing. It is a sign that the sport is becoming more global, more diverse, and more passionate. It is a sign that players from countries that have never had tennis stars before are finally getting the recognition they deserve. Alex Eala represents that change. She represents hope. She represents resilience. She represents the belief that no dream is too big, no obstacle too great, no challenge too difficult to overcome. For decades, the Philippines has been a country that has been overlooked on the world stage. Its people have been told that they are too small, too poor, too insignificant to compete with the giants of the world. But Alex Eala is changing that narrative. She is showing the world that Filipinos can compete on the global stage, that Filipinos can succeed, that Filipinos can be champions. Amanda Anisimova's reaction was a recognition of that change. By acknowledging that she had been beaten by a better player, she was acknowledging the power of the Eala effect. She was saying that she understood what she had walked into, and she was saying that she had been outplayed. The tennis world is watching. The fans are believing. And Alex Eala is just getting started. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the sold-out stadiums of Toronto and Cincinnati. From the cover of Forbes to the bright lights of the US Open. Her journey has defied every expectation. And now, she has proven that she can beat the best players in the world, even when they are playing on home soil.